Hi guys, Kenny here, and I thought I'd do a little bit of filming. I had left the house with the best of intentions. Currently we got wildfires in southern Ontario right now. It's just billowing in northern Ontario. There's 200 active fires, and I thought I'd take the bike out for a ride just to see if I can capture some of this on the motorcycle. It's cooled down a lot in the last, I don't know, like 20 hours because of the smog that's kind of blocked out the sun. Yesterday was one of those days where, like, if you stood out in the sun, it physically hurt you. Like, it hurt your skin. I don't know how to better explain that, but you felt like torched. And today, with all the smog going on, it's rather cool. It feels rather pleasant riding through this, although my lung probably isn't gonna enjoy this. And if I'm being honest with you, just like breathing in the last 5 minutes, there is some sort of, like, I want to say, like, irritation at the back of my throat. Now, I'm not going to be here all that long. I really want to take a ride out here to see if I can get a couple of good shots of the smoke and going into a local conservation area. I'm at Guelph Lake, Ontario. Guelph Lake Conservation Area, Ontario, to see if I can get some more dramatic shots of landscapes with this smoke going on. There's people out here working. The ice cream pop stand is open. I just had lunch, and I've already been out on my bike a couple times. I did a quick little grocery run, grabbed a little bit of lunch, and now I am just putting around, going for a bimble, as they say in British town. Yeah, it's certainly hazy. I've always wondered to myself why I kind of enjoy motorcycling the way that I do, which is a lot of just like local exploring, going out into less populated areas. I like a lot of nature, and it's kind of dawned on me that, ooh, interesting, they put a little bit of loose gravel out here. And I kind of come to the conclusion that, you know, you ever notice that you're out and about and no one is taking their time, everybody's sort of in a hurry? Well, I've come to realize that, and these are my opinion, that look around you sometimes. If you feel like people around you are in a hurry, they probably don't want to be there, and you probably don't want to be there either. I like coming out to these places because I do feel like people enjoy their slow time. They're fully immersed in their environment. They're doing the thing that they like doing, and they're pleasant people to be around. And I'm finding myself less and less drawn to people, places where everyone's in a constant hurry and everyone's pissed off, or their anxiety levels are through the roof. And I think this is why I prefer a slow motorcycle, because when I'm on a motorcycle, I'm really trying not to be in a hurry, you know. And I find that like the faster you go, the more you have to kind of process those things. It's a little bit it's too extra for me. And Vice recently came out with this article that I came across, and it talked about that our human brain may not be suited for the society that we live in currently, and that it is just information overload. And you know, this writer theorized, I don't think there's any actual evidence, but theorized that we're only really meant to be living in a village where we know everybody, and we do the things that are in front of us. You know, that's that. So I think most people you find will probably agree to that we live in a society where you're constantly being bombarded with information, imagery, other people's opinions from across the world, and you know, how do you deal with that? How do you combat that? How do you make sure you keep your sanity in check, right? So I'm at Guelph Lake. I think next week is the Hillside Festival. So they've got a lot of this kind of blocked off. And I'm going to find a place to kind of park my bike, I guess. See if I can... Oh, that's kind of cool. They got a spot for launching your boats there. Yeah, and I just want to check out some places here where I can take some photos and show some of the smog. It's really wild. I mean, I think last summer there were a few days where there were these advisories with the whole situation dealing with the smog. But today is one of the first days of the summer with all of this going on. So yeah. Pretty smoggy day. I'm gonna find a place I can park the bike. It does feel a little weird to have all the smoke going on and you're got your campfire going. Feels a little weird. Oh, look at this. There's a beaver. There's a beaver. Is that a beaver? Is that a beaver? It's a beaver or a... Oh, geez, groundhog? Is that the word? So I can do a little video here. He's a big, chubby guy.
Pardon?
You looking for an animal?
Yeah, there were two.
Yeah, I saw one. He ran in there. I thought it was a beaver.
Yeah, they kind of look like them,
But they're not, right?
no, they're groundhogs.
Groundhogs, that's right, yeah.
We have a lot of them here. They're all
They're chubby.
They are.
Yeah.